Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to learn about the second library of data science, or the Python, that is Pandas. Okay, so here's the Jupyter notebook. Let's get started. So what is Pandas? So in the previous class we have studied about the NumPy, which is numerical Python, right? So this is Pandas, and it is used for data analysis. Okay, and then it is a library which provides object like data frame to load and perform operations on tabular data. Okay, so basically this is the major library when it comes to handling of the data sets. Okay, so Python with Pandas is widely used in both academic and commercial domains. So basically Pandas is used most widely when it comes to data sets. So handling of data sets or the tabular form of data is dealt with using the library called Pandas. Okay, so how you import this library? First of all, you write the import, then write Pandas. So this is the name of the library, Pandas, and you are importing it as PD. Okay, so wherever you want to use this, like the functions inside this library, you need to specify using PD. Okay, so this is how you uh, import the library. Okay, so I imported the library. Okay, so the next thing is forming a data frame. Okay, so every data set which you are dealing with is a kind of data frame. Okay, so what is a data frame? So data frame is nothing but a tabular form of data which consists of rows and columns. Okay, and rows are indexed using indexing. Okay, and the columns are given the names, like specified names. Okay, so basically it is a tabular form of data which is used for making the analysis or the study and solve the business problem. Okay, so suppose if you want to create a data frame, there are various techniques to create a data frame. Okay, so this is using a list of dictionary. Okay, so how you create a data frame using a list of dictionary here? So first of all, you will like create a list here. First of all, you create a list, then you start with a dictionary, that is key value pair. Okay, then again one more dictionary with a key value pair. Okay, then you will initialize it with pd dot data frame. So this is the naming convention, pd dot data frame, then a, you are passing a here, and you are giving index as pq. Now you will understand once you get the look of it. Okay, so as you can see, first a value is 1, and second b value is 3, and c value is 4. Okay, but in second dictionary it is a is 4, b is 44, and since c is not present, it is specifying it with nan. So nan means it is not a number, that means it is an empty set. Okay, so you can consider it as a null value. Okay, so this is how it is doing, and as you can see, the name of the column or the column names are given as a, b and c, as in the dictionary, a, b and c, and this is also same, right? A, b and c. Okay, and the indexing is given as pq. Okay, if you don't specify any index, then it will take 0 1. Okay, it will take 0 1. So this is how it works. Okay, so next is using a dictionary. So we used like created a data frame using list of dictionary. That means we are enclosing dictionary inside a list and then creating a data frame here, but here we are directly using dictionary to create a data frame here. Okay, so now we are initializing with the variable a, and then the key is a and the values are 1 to 9, and the key is b and the values are 399, and the index is pqt, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so the column names are a and b, and the values are 1 to 9 and 399, and index is pqt. Okay, so this is how you create a data frame using dictionary. Okay, so next is using a list. That means you're directly using list now. Okay, so basically this is a two-dimensional list, as you can see, and so you're directly passing the values here, no need of specifying a key or the value as in case of dictionary. Okay, so here key is considered as column name inside in case of dictionary, but in case of list, what we do is we just pass the values which need to be stored as rows and columns. Okay, and then we give the index. Okay, one more thing, you can pass the index like this also, that is pqt, or in the form of list also. As you can see, I have given index here in the form of list by giving it as list and xyz. That means it will split this x and y and z in the form of list. Also this column I am passing it as list. Okay, so now if I run this, so this is how it is forming a data frame. As you can see, abc is the column name and xyz is the index. Okay, and the values are 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 9900, and the last value is not present, so it is automatically placing the nan value here. So this is how you create a data frame using a list. Okay, now suppose if I create a list here, which is a b c d and with some values, random list. Okay, there are some operations which will give you some information about this data frame. For example, if I get b dot data types, then it will give the data types of every column. For example, a has a column of integer type, so b has a column of object type. So this object type is nothing but a string. Okay, and the C is the column type of complex and D is the column type of float. Okay, so this is how we get the data types of the data frame. Okay, so next is we can get the index using b dot index. As you can see, 1 2 3 is the index here. Okay, and b dot columns will give you the names of the columns a b c d, right? So these are the column names. Okay, and b dot info will give the information of the your data frame. For example, this is the index, then these are the column names and how many non-null values are there. Okay, and the data type. So basically info gives the overall information of your data frame, and b dot values will give the values of the data frame. Okay, and description will give you like describe will give you some information about the data frame, which includes the count. Okay, for example, a is 3. Okay, so a is present 3, that means 3 values are present here, like that. Okay, then c is also 3 values and 0 z values, d is also 3, and mean of a is 3 and d is 3. But as you can see in describe, there is no b column. Why? Because it is of type object, that is string, right? So it won't give you the description of the string data type, because it gives the mean, median and mode. Okay, that means mean and standard deviation here, which we cannot calculate for the string data type. Okay, but if you specify here include is equal to all, okay, then it will give you the description of the b data type also, like the p column also. But as you can see, mean, standard deviation, min, max, etc., all are nan here. Nan means empty here. Okay, that means it does not apply to the column b, because it is of the type string here. Okay, so this is the describe function, which will give you the description of your data set or the data frame. Okay, so here I will be, if I say data set or the data frame, both are same. Okay, because when you work on data set, you will understand. Okay, so now we are dealing with one exercise here. Okay, so what is the exercise here? First we are creating a data frame. Okay, so this is the data frame here. So a b, like same data frame above data frame we are taking here. Now we are trying to change the column name from a to a. So how you will change the name of the column? So as you can see, it is small, like lowercase a, we are changing it to uppercase a. So this is how you rename the column. For example, b is the initializer of your data frame, that means you stored your data frame in b. Okay, so you start with the b dot rename, and then your column name, that is old column name, existing column name, that is a, and then the name you want to change in, that is capital case A. Okay, let's take something like anaconda. Okay, so that you will understand. And axis is where you want to specify the column names, that is into the axis of columns. Okay, and then in place is true, that means it will make it permanent in the data set also. And if you don't specify it, then the changes will be lost. But if you don't want to specify this, then what you can do is you can give like this, b is equal to, and then you can do this. If you don't want this, in place is equal to true, then also it retains the values. Okay, but if you don't specify it like this, then it we will lose the value when you reconsider the data frame of b in the second cell. Okay, so we will have this in place is equal to true. As you can see, the value of first column is changed to anaconda. Okay, and the rest all things are remain same. Okay, so you can also change the column name using this, that means b dot rename, then columns is equal to a dot a, and in place is equal to 2. Okay, so let's try this also. Let's comment out this. Now we are changing it's anaconda, right? So we are changing anaconda to abc, suppose abc. Okay, so now it will do this. Okay, so this is how it works. So both are same, you can try either of them. Okay, so then now the next question is add a new column e filled with the random values. Okay, that means there are 4 columns here, a b c, b c and d. Now we are creating a new column here with random values. So as you can see, 3 values are needed here. So we are initializing the new column name with E. Okay, so B and square bracket, inside that whatever column name you want to specify, let's say random. Okay, and then we are giving the values. Let's see how it is. So A, B, C, B, C, D and random, the new created column. Okay, now the next question is change the data type of column A to the value complex. Okay, now data type of A, okay, we are changing it to complex. Okay, so for example, the A, we lost it, right, because we changed the name here. So let's take ABC here. So ABC, we are changing the ABC data type to complex. Okay, so as you can see, we changed it, and now let's have a look upon it. As you can see, the data type of column is changed to complex. Okay, so this is how you can change the data type using function as type, and then you can specify the type here complex. You can also change it using other types, like if I want to specify float here, then it will change to float. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, and if you want to get rid of warnings here, what you can do is you can import warnings library, and what you can write is warnings dot import warnings, warnings dot ignore, import warnings, warnings dot filter warnings it is. Okay, sorry, filter warnings, then we need to write ignore. Okay, so then you won't get that warnings anymore, whatever we got it, right? So you won't get that warnings anymore. Okay, so this is about the some of the exercise we did here. Okay, now what we want is, the next exercise is display rows whose any of the element matches with the element given in the list. Okay, for example, we are giving a list here, A is equal to 5.6. okay, that is single element it has. Now we're checking if B is in A, that means the elements of B are in A, then exists, it is checking 1. Okay, then it will return X, that means false. That means first row it is false, but in second row it is true. As you can see, 5.6 is present in D. Okay, and then false in the third row. What if you specify 22 also? Now it will give true for first row also, like that. Okay, so this is how you can check if the values are present in the file or not. Okay, so these are the some things which we studied about the pandas here. Okay, so the next things, that is how we can save and import, we will study it in the next class. Okay, so if you like this video and learned something, then hit that subscribe button, and till then stay tuned, stay connected. See ya, take care, bye bye.